Hi, today on the show, on the tube, on the channel, we're going to be making some Black Widow. Don't have any Black Widows in them. So we're continuing our little own adventure of Marvel hero. We're continuing our little own adventure of Marvel Natasha hero. Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, has a favorite food, and it's meat pies. I'm going to mispronounce this probably. It's called Pirozhki. Pirozhki. Anyway, we're going to be doing two versions of them, one with meat and one with eggs and potatoes. And once again, there's no spiders. Pirozhki. So let's get started. In our upright mixer, we have 3.5 cups of flour. We have 1 package of dry active yeast. We've got 2 eggs. We've got 4 tablespoons of butter. We got 1/4 cup of sour cream. We have 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I don't know, did I say already, 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And we're going to add in our warm water, mix everything. I'm going to put in water at 120 degrees or water temperature, just a little bit warmer than 120. Okay, we started this. I'm going to get that all mixed up. We start on low, so everything gets mixed up properly. We're going to scrape down the sides at least one time. Watch it go. Every once in a while, take a look at it. So after a few moments of kneading, your dough should look like this. And that's what it should look like. Pulling away very nicely. I'm going to cover it with saran wrap. And we let it rise. Yeah, so now that that's done, we can get started on the filling. I'm going to boil some eggs, boil some potatoes. Now that that's done, we're going to mix some, boil some filling. We're going to boil some eggs, boil some potatoes, some scallions. It's going to be wonderful. Maybe I should learn some Russian. We've got 4 eggs here. We're going to peel 3 potatoes. We're doing like a, I guess, a medium dice here. Potatoes are cut up. Put them in a pan, pot. Put them in a pot. I'm going to cut up some fresh dill as well. Potatoes are boiling. Turn it down a little bit. Let that go, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Make a little sense why the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, would eat these, because they're little like handheld like pies. I guess if you're a spy, you don't want to be like spilling things around. And we can get started on meat filling as well. Once again, no spiders. Pirozhki, meat pies. And start with the bacon for the meat filling. Do a fine dice on this one. Start to caramelize the onions. I'll let that go all the way down. I don't know which school you're from, but I'm from the washing of the mushrooms and not cleaning of the mushrooms. See? Take a look at the mushrooms. They're doing good. We're going to keep on going. So we're still waiting for like everything to come together. So we're going to chop up our eggs and finish that off. We've got the egg, the potato, the green onions. I added in some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. And we're just kind of doing like a loose mash. Better taste. Yeah, mushrooms and onions look about done. So now we're going to add in ground beef. We've got some ground pork. Now that the meat is cooking, you can start rolling out the dough for the vegetarian. Half my dough, and then I'm going to divide my dough into about 6 to 8 pieces. I'm figuring that's how many I'll get. And we have to let that rest a little bit more. So I'm going to divide this into about 8 pieces. So half. I'm going to form those 8 pieces into dough balls. And then we have to let it rest for a little while. All right, so we got our 8 balls there. And now we're just going to cover them in a damp towel. So I think it's about 15 minutes. So we're going to roll our balls out. Now for the filling. This is what the first one looks like when it's closed. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Just before I put the egg wash. So now we're going to basically repeat the same process but with the meat. First batch right out of the oven. Let that cool. Pies. So the meat Pirozhkis are in the oven, and the other ones are cooling down. So these are the vegetarian ones. I'm going to try them a little bit later. I want them to cool down a little bit. Before we get to tasting, just remember to ring that bell, comment, like, subscribe, as you please. Anything else.
That's the second batch going there.
Let's cut this and see what it looks like. Oh, looks nice. Taste test. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. It's really good. Almost tastes like potato salad in a pastry thing. And there's the meat ones. Got a little bit more brown. We'll taste them in a bit. The meat one is out of the oven, and we're gonna give it a taste. Cheers. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of mustard. See how that goes. So that's all I got, and that was Black Widow's favorite meal. So those were 2 different versions of Pirozhkis. Those are Black Widow's favorite meal, according to Marvel. And yeah, I hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time. All right.